So this video is to help one of my students in particular. She knows who she is. Um, and I'm afraid I might have gone a little bit crazy with this, but she was having a problem. She wanted to make her balloons pop. Um, Now, I don't know if I came up with the best solution for this, and I might have made it too complicated, but I'll show you what I did, and I've already shared this project. Well, actually, no, I haven't. Let me share the project now. So if you guys look at look at my page, you can find the Frog Wizard remix. It is based on user Golden Nuggets 19. If you know who that is, then you know who she is. So let me show you a few things. Okay, so we'll start out with when the flag is clicked. We set the score to 0. We set a variable called balloon change to 0. It's over here. Balloon change only belongs to balloon 1. Okay, and I did that because when I got this game from her, it had 3 balloons in here, and I didn't want balloon change to affect balloon 2 and balloon 3. So I made it so when you click on variables, you can make a variable, and you can do it for all sprites or for this sprite only. So I chose for this sprite only when I made balloon change. So it can only affect this balloon even if we make a copy of it or we put more balloons on the screen. So anyway, back to what I was saying. We set the score to 0, we set balloon change to 0, we go to a random position, and I set the rotation style to left and right. Now, that one is because later on we're going to start moving things, and I have if on edge bounce, and I found that if the balloon bounced off the side, it would flip upside down. Now, balloon could do that, but I thought it looked a little funny, so I decided to stop that from happening and just make it move left and right. So that's how you keep your sprites straight up and down. So now once the sprite is clicked, it's going to move around, okay? And it's going to move somewhere between 1 and 10 steps to the left or to the right, okay? And I know this is kind of complex math here. It's picking 2 random numbers. It's going to pick somewhere between 1 and 10 and then multiply that by either -1, 0, or 1. So 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times -1 is -1. And 1 times 0 is 0. So if we go negative, then that puts us on the left side of the screen. It makes us move left. And if we go positive numbers, it makes us move right. And sometimes it just doesn't move at all. And you can see what's happening there. I'm going to drag it around. It makes it just kind of hover, move a little bit like a balloon. A little bit, right? So let me stop that. I don't want that to distract you. So that's one thing that I did. So the other thing is she was actually doing this with a whirl effect. Let me go to looks and show you the whirl. So right here we have change color effect by 25. There's a drop down menu here. You have color, fisheye, whirl, pixelate, mosaic, brightness, and ghost. Now, I haven't played with all of these, I'll be honest. The only 2 I've messed with have been whirl and color, and I couldn't get whirl to work exactly the way I wanted it to, so I'm going to have to work on that a little bit later, and I wanted to get this video done for her. So what I did is I just stuck with color, okay? So now we have some things. When this sprite is clicked, we start the sound pop, so it's going to make a popping noise. We're going to change the score by 1. We're going to change balloon change by 1. Okay, that's all pretty straightforward because looking at that, before you look at any of these if statements down here, that's just like keeping score. So what we're going to do is, if balloon change is equal to 1, then we change the color effect by balloon change times 25. So that means we're going to shift our color by 25 the first time we click on it. So it turns it blue. And then if balloon change equals 2, let me stop this and restart it. So if balloon change equals 1, we shift it by 25. If balloon change equals 2, then we're going to shift it by 50 because 2 times 25 is 50. And now if it's 3, we're going to shift it by 75 because 3 times 25 is 75. And then if it's 4, we're going to shift it by 100, balloon change times 25. Okay, and then if balloon change equals 5, we're going to do some special things. I can get rid of that hide. Okay, we're going to hide the balloon first. We're going to go to a random position. We're going to wait a second. We're going to change the color by minus 250. Okay, that should put it back to the original color. So it should go back to being yellow if this math is correct. And I'm not sure if it's 100% right, but it's close enough. And then we're going to show the balloon, and we're going to set the balloon change variable back to 0. So let's see what happens now. Click. Oh, and there it is, and it's a yellow balloon. Okay, so we'll go through it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yellow balloon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, see, it's starting to shift a little bit green, and I'm not sure what the color change numbers mean exactly. I don't know how those add up. So there's obviously something a little bit off in my calculation or in the way the color numbers work, but in the long run, I think this will serve her purpose. Okay, and I hope I didn't make it too confusing with all this movement stuff. But that gives us some more variety, and now she can set up other balloons in here by doing code similar to this. And hopefully this helps you with your game in understanding how to use variables in your game to make changes and to try to reset those changes. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm excited to see what you can come up with. Talk to you soon. Bye.